Hi guys, happy Monday. So, exercise and mental health. So, how does exercise help us with our mental health? I think there's been a lot of information put out there in the social media and in medical journals, etc., and sports science showing that exercise helps reduce stress, improves your self confidence, alleviates anxiety, improves your circulation, improves your concentration, releases endorphins and happy feeling. All of these, of course, are going to help your mental health. And the fact is, if you're not physically well, it's very hard to be mentally well. Okay, it's very hard to be physically well when you are not mentally well. So by working on one aspect of that, of course, you're going to help improve the other aspect. It's also useful to be mindful that exercise is stress. It is stressing the body out. If we stress the body just enough, we cause an adaptation which causes us to get fitter, stronger, muscles to change, shape to change. If we stress our body too much, we're going to release the hormone cortisol, which is the stress hormone, which will obviously, if we're suffering from mental health and I overstress myself physically, I'm going to just maybe cause more stress on the body and mind. So the trick is balance. I find that myself and for the majority of people I speak to coming into the gym, that there seems to be an overriding theme that people always say, I just need to get out the house. I just need to come in and do something for myself. Just take a break from the kids. Just get out. I'm going from work home. Just have this time, 45 minutes, 2-3 times a week, just to work on me. And I think there's a theme there, and that is that empowerment comes from responsibility. You should take active responsibility for your physical and mental health. And when you do, you're going to feel empowered, and straight away you're going to feel mentally better. Okay. The severity of if you are suffering from mental health, obviously I don't know the severity, I'm just talking generally now, but I know when I'm physically and mentally feeling down that exercise helps improve it. Now, what exercise I do, I taper and balance depending on what I need. That's come from a lot of experience and years of training. But the same with my clients. People come in and I can see they're having a very bad day. Sometimes they just need a really hard workout to get out. Sometimes we need more of a breathing, stretching, relaxing exercise. It's about balance. But ultimately it comes down to taking responsibility for your health mentally and physically, and when we do that we feel empowered, and simply when we feel ill physically or mentally, it's we feel a loss of control. Something's happening to us that we don't have a control over, and sometimes people just give up and say, well, this is just what's happening to me, and they take no responsibility for it. They take no positive actions in order to improve it. Okay, they want someone else to fix them. Okay, remember, no matter how much somebody wants to help you, no one is going to invest more time, energy, and effort into you than you. And nobody should want to invest more time, energy, and effort into you than you should want to invest in you. Because ultimately, I can work with someone, I can help them, but when you leave that session, I go on with my own life. Okay, you go see that doctor, that surgeon. Once they're finished with you, they go to the next person. Often they don't think about you. Okay, you need to want to fix yourself. Okay, and that's where I think exercise comes in, because exercise empowers you to actively do something yourself. And the ancient Taoists and Buddhists and Indian yogis, from centuries ago, realized that sometimes we can change the inside by changing the outside. By working on our physical body, sometimes we can help easier to train our outer body. Because our physical body demands something from us as soon as we're born. As soon as I'm born, it wants food, it wants air, it wants and eventually our minds become the slave to our body. So by starting to take back control over your physical body through training, through pushing it to its limits sometimes, again, remembering within balance, you start to gain the reins of your mind, control those wild horses or wild monkeys in your mind. And this is the ancient way of using physical exercise to control and balance mentally. So this is a basic, rundown, and we could go into big depth with this, but do you see the theme I'm coming through? That by taking responsibility for yourself through physical actions, by exercising, remembering that every human being should exercise, they should work out, it's natural, it's what we should do. You take any animal, put them in a cage or an area where they can't work out, so they're not moving around like they naturally should, they get sick. Same as human beings. We need to actively move. So if you don't have a physical job where you're out pulling, dragging, lifting, moving around, then you need to go to a place where you can replicate those movements, hence a gym. Okay, where we can replicate everyday pulling, pushing, dragging, lifting, getting out of breath movements to make ourselves natural. A normal human being should do that. If you're not doing that, you will not be physically well or mentally well, because a human being, it's the most natural thing we should do. So guys, thank you for watching. 6 minutes. I want to try keep it to 3 minutes. This is like my 100th time trying, and I just can't seem to. I don't think we can quickly just brush over mental health. Again, I couldn't touch on everything, and I'm aware this is a very big area, and I'm not just blasé about it. I'm just trying to give a very basic look at mental health and exercise. Guys, if there's any questions, please feel free to contact me in the direct messages with regards to mental health, and I can help put you in touch with professionals if there's something that you would want. Guys, thank you very much. Have a great week.